Welcome, everybody, to the last official stop on Radio 1103's Take Back the Senate tour. I'm Karen. I am your host, coming at you from the Peninsula Young Democrats. And I will be joined by a co host, Rudy, later. He is leading a phone bank right now. So, doing the good fight. Really appreciate all the work he's doing, all the work you are all doing. I can imagine, I see around me so many people taking actions, maybe stuff they've never done before, phone banking, writing postcards, just reaching out to voters from all around the country because this is very much the fight of our lives. So thank you for joining us in it. And, I'd like to start off always just with a bit about why we're doing this. Um, and why am I personally doing this? So I'm here because, it's the Jewish New Year now. It's the time before Yom Kippur, the awe, as we like to call them. And it's a time where we're supposed to reflect about what we've been doing and think about and really answer the call to do better. And there's a lot of injustice in our midst right now. There always has been, but some things that have really come through this week as a terrible miscarriage of justice, where we saw this week that justice was not served to Breonna Taylor and her family in the state of Kentucky. And that includes by their general, which is an elected position. And so nothing that we can do can right the wrongs of what happened to Breonna and her family. But it's really imperative on all of us to take a really hard look at our ballots this year and vote up and down the ticket for president, for Senate, but also for local offices, state offices, for those who will fight for justice and allow the fight for justice to continue. And so there's a phrase from the Torah, tzedek, tzedek, tirdoff, justice, justice you shall pursue. And this is what I'm feeling right now as a Jewish person going into Yom Kippur this Monday, and what I hope many of you are feeling in some way or another as feels right. So our tour is focused on the Senate because of the huge power that they have over everyone in the country. And a lot of that power lies entirely with which party has the majority in the Senate. So right now, the Republicans have the majority. They've had it for a while, and that means Mitch McConnell is the Senate Majority Leader, which means our country is being operated under what Mitch McConnell thinks is good and right. And many of us do not agree. Also, very importantly, the Senate confirms Supreme Court justices, and they will be the ones to accept or reject Ruth Bader Ginsburg's replacement, whoever that may be. And I know a lot of us feel really strongly about who it should be, that it should not be Donald Trump's current nomination, and that should lie with whoever is um, confirmed into office on in January, whoever the president is then. So and then hopefully that will be Joe Biden. But Mitch McConnell, as a Senate Majority Leader, has had this chokehold on our country. I know I was really impressed by the blue wave in 2018. So many of the amazing Congress members that we sent to Washington. And some of them have been coming out with some really amazing legislation in the House, but then it doesn't go anywhere. Why is that? Well, because it needs to pass both houses, the House and the Senate. And the minute it gets to the Senate, Mitch McConnell says it's dead on arrival. That's also why we haven't gotten the COVID relief package that we're all waiting on right now, that cities, local governments are waiting on to decide how to be able to support their local communities. uh, not, Mitch McConnell is holding all of that up. So we need to get a Democratic majority into the Senate to make Mitch McConnell no longer the person who decides what is happening in America. And of course, to get Joe Biden and Kamala Harris into the White House to sign into law all of the great bills that a Democratic House and Senate will be sending their way. Um, so with that, hopefully we can get laws on the books that actually address the COVID crisis and give us a more just and less abusive, justice and immigration system, and take on the structural inequalities that have been holding our country back. So with that, our concert series is supporting Senate campaigns in 8 super states where the White House, Senate, and state houses are in play. And today we're featuring North Carolina and Iowa, supporting the campaigns of Cal Cunningham and Theresa Greenfield for Senate. And we're bringing on artists and organizers connected to those states. So how do you pitch in? Well, you go to actblue.com/donate/radio1103, where we've set up a donation portal that goes straight to the Cunningham and Greenfield campaigns. None of it gets to us, it's just straight to them. You can tip Act Blue on the way if you like. And our goal is to raise $500 today. So please be a part of helping us get there. We'll hopefully be putting that link into Facebook Live, the little chat stream going on in the comments there, as well as links to the campaigns and other things that our guests bring up today. To kick off the North Carolina portion of our event, here are a few things that folks from our Young Democrats Club thought were inspiring and good about Cal Cunningham. He served in North Carolina State Senate from 2001 to 2003, and at the time of his election, he was the youngest state senator to hold office in North Carolina at age 27. I know a lot of us really care about getting young people into office, having those views represented, so very cool that he was part of that back in his day. And in 2013, he joined the environmental services company Waste Zero, which helps support a pay-as-you-throw waste reduction system that many municipalities in North Carolina and elsewhere have debated implementing. Definitely need to be reducing our waste and incentivizing that. He's called for Medicaid expansion in North Carolina, as well as a public health insurance option. And, nothing like a pandemic to remind you how much we need healthcare options that are not dependent on employment, as many face unemployment right now and need healthcare. And he served in the Army Reserve, and he was awarded a Bronze Star and the prestigious General Douglas MacArthur Leadership Award, in part for his groundbreaking work prosecuting contractors for criminal misconduct. Definitely important work to be doing. So thank you, Cal. We're hoping to get you into the Senate.